All right, so we do see, okay. I like about everything I see, maybe. The Grookey, the Elekid, the Hail Core, I did see, look pretty good on paper. I didn't think Numel, Makuhito, or Ralts really felt like that good into me, which is fine, which is totally fine. I don't mind leading off with, what do I want to lead off with here? What would you lead off with? Maybe the Elekid? Maybe the Hail? What would you lead off with here? Let's lead off with Violet. We've got a decent approach with spikes. T-Spikes can force the Grimer in. We can get some spike damage on that as well. Yeah. Sludge Wave, and Power Gem don't look too bad into their team. Pretty similar set to what we brought, or pretty similar 6 to what we brought against D-Ray last week with the Grookey Elekid combo. I did opt for, obviously, the Mudbray over the Rowlet this week. I thought Banded Mudbray looked really good into some of the slower mons, if I can catch some of those off guard. We'll see what happens. All right. Oh, shout out custom trainer cards. Well, not custom, but just not the default ones. All right. What are we looking at? Drizzle. Oh, the Wingull. Okay. So I'm faster than you, and a Power Gem would knock you out. So let's do that. Because Wingull is a big threat to... the Mudbray, to the Mankey, depending on the set. So if I can just get a Power Gem off right now, that'd be great. Goes for the U-turn. Okay, that's fine. We'll get a Poison T-Spike up. A Poison T-Spike. Not the regular T-Spike, the Poison T-Spike. All right, well, something's going to take a Power Gem here. And potentially get poisoned, so maybe the Grimer? Maybe Grimer comes in to absorb that right now? Garbaggio. Yeah. Power Gem is about 40 to 50 to this, depending on the set. If it's like Eviolite defensive. Oh, you are very defensive. Let's go for rocks right now. We should be faster. We'll get an idea of if this thing is faster than me or not. Could have maybe gone for a 2-hit KO with Power Gem, or a 3-hit KO with Power Gem, excuse me. But I like going for the rocks. There's the knockoff. Knockoff is going to take me down to 2 HP. I really do like keeping this thing as weak as possible, truthfully. I have such a bad experience with this. I like the rocks up. Let's just go for the Power Gem here. Ooh, the Shadow Sneak. That's good tech. I like that. Maybe it was AV. Maybe it was AV. Either way, I like it. Glimmet with Shadow Sneak. Okay. I wonder if I could do a little bit of this. I'm going to swap in Minccino here. I'm going to try to do a little Encore tidy up shenanigans here. Let me see if I can Encore them real quick. It should be faster. And then that will give me a free tidy up. Now, if they swap, the surprise is off, of course. But I would like to pull this off because I feel like they can't let me tidy up here. You know, I feel like they can't because it's a choice. It's you bring something in to get rocks and poisoned. What do you do? What do you do in that scenario, right? So I will try to Encore them in a Shadow Sneak if they want to go for a knockoff, remove my Eviolite. Maybe get a little poison move off. They do withdraw. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate for me. As they go out into Alpha, which is the Elekid. Okay, so they're going to take rocks damage. Going to get a little poisoned. Is that badly poisoned as well? Oh, it is. Okay, so you're going to see the Encore. Is what it is. Yeah, get your stuff, buddy. Let's go into we could probably go into Scarlet on the knockoff. So I'm worried about going into Mudbray, right? Because I like the band. Do I think the band is good right now, though, with a Wingull lying around in the back? I'm okay with that. I want to keep the Grievert around for the Alolan Sandshrew, so let's go ahead and take this out, see what the Elekid wants to do. If I lose the band, that's okay. We've got rocks and some hazards up, which is nice. There's the knockoff there. That'll bring me down to 16. That'll remove my band. I'm down, but I am now +1, which is good for me. I like... What do I like here? So, like, a Stomping Tantrum's pretty good right now. Stone Edge also doesn't seem to be too bad. I'm going to go for a Stone Edge maybe on the swap here. Yeah. Let's do that. Grimer could just come in and suck back up the T-Spikes, which is fine. Crumble. Okay. All right. So Stone Edge into Grookey. Grookey is going to get badly poisoned as well. All right. I'm surprised did not bring in the Grimer here. Stone Edge is going to do about 38 to 47 depending on the build. It is Grassy Seed. Okay. That's not too bad of damage. I'm gonna keep it a buck. That is not too bad of damage here. I like keeping Mudbray around because I like keeping Mudbray around just because, honestly. Let's go out into Platinum here. I don't want to take the grass move. I'm not trying to take none of that. Goes for the Wood Hammer. Okay. Not too much. That is good. That is good. I got rocks up with Glamat, so I don't need to... I don't need to do anything here. I don't think. Heavy Slam is probably my best play. I think Heavy Slam is just truly my best play. There's the U-turn. That's okay. That'll bring me down. I'm still above half. Maybe between everything. Stomach Tantrum still would have been a better play. All right, so gonna lose all those, which is fine. Heavy Slam does nothing. You are thick. You are very, very thick. I feel a knockoff coming my way. I am just gonna go right out into Sun here. We'll take the knockoff because we have no item. We'll get the defense boost from stamina as well. We saw U-turn on the Grookey. I'm afraid of Scarf Wingull right now. So thankfully I do have rocks up for that. Let's go on ahead. Let's bring in Mudbray here. Because it's not. It seems to be more. I think it's a more defensive build with Alolan Grimer than anything. And I think Elekid coming hard in on Minccino, maybe static Elekid, I would have to imagine. For like a tail slap. Bullet Seed would have been great. I was thinking about Bullet Seed. Grass didn't look too good, but the non-coverage going into Elekid, like the non-contact coverage going into Elekid would be great. Oh, the Giga Drain is crazy tech. That is crazy tech. I love that. Now, does Shadow Sneak from here knock me out? It does. It does. Adamant Shadow Sneak always does 4. I'll try to go for a Stomping Tantrum here, just in case. Just in case it's not heavily invested. Giga Drain, great tech. Great tech. Yeah, so I'd imagine like an Assault Vest set here. But if this is more defensive, maybe like a non-adamant set could. A non-adamant set could get 3, which would be great. Oh, just withdraws. Okay. So something's going to take a Stomping Tantrum. Is that the Grookey? Okay, so Grookey's going to take Rocks and the Stomping Tantrum. This might actually knock out the Grookey. It does. Perfect. Okay. You don't see that every day. Mudbray KO's Grookey with Stomping Tantrum. All right, I'm now at 5. Woohoo. 5 HP. And still +1 defense. Okay. Goes out into Drizzle. Wingull. Yeah, I really just don't switch into this well, do I? Like I said, I feel like this is like offensive, like very, very offensive, right? I'll go out into Bronzor here. Surf, okay. That does 7. I see nothing off of that. I'll attempt to go for a Future Sight if they want to let me. That could be like Scarf. I'm going to play that like it's Scarf based on the damage that just did. Goes to the Surf again. Okay, yep. How much is that doing to Minccino here? It's about half. There's just about half. I'm gonna try it. We're gonna go into Minccino here. Try to get that tidy up off. Would this knock out Elekid if it's not Eviolite? It would. I'm just going for the Tail Slap. I'm just gonna go for the Tail Slap. Yep. Here comes Alpha the Elekid. Yep. Between rocks and everything, Tail Slap will knock this out. Huge. Awesome. All right. What comes in now? What comes in now? Snowpicks. It does say that I have a guaranteed Oko after snow, so let's go for that. Goes for the Veil. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, this is a 2-hit KO after Stealth Rock. So I'll tidy up on the next one. Yeah, it does 43 to 65. I actually do want to keep this around though. Let's tidy up. Let's tidy up. Let's get the Aurora Veil out of here. All right, so you're going to take some rocks. All right, their rocks are gone, but the Veil is gone too. Did I get rid of all the hazards? Oh, that only gets rid of hazards, not just Veil. That's unfortunate. Okay. I will try to go for a Thunder Wave to slow this down. Depending on the set, this should be faster than me in snow. So I'll at least go for the Thunder Wave here to slow this down a little bit. Icicle Spear. All right, that's doing 4. Not loaded dice, thankfully. Life Orb. All right. Okay. I think Sun has outlived his usefulness here. If I get lucky with some full paras, obviously, great. But I think Sun has outlived his usefulness here, and I can bring in Mankey here after. There's that. Okay. Scarf Close Combat feels really good right now. Let me Sandshrew, Alola, Life Orb with Aurora Veil. Yeah. That's looking good. Let's go for it. There we go. Mankey KO's Sandshrew. All right. Now, there could be a world. Aurora Veil wore off. Ooh, so it's not even Light Clay on the Vulpix. Good to know. Good to know. Mankey versus Wingull. So you took rocks damage. I mean, CC would not be doing that much. So I think we go out into... We go on to Grievard here. Try to get some chip. Especially now that there are no more hazards, never any hazards. There's the Air Slash. Ooh, that does a little too much for me. But I do have a Shadow Sneak here. Oh, what's coming in? What's coming in? What's coming in? Here comes Garbaggio. Oh, that's right. You are very full health. We got a little chip there. I'll try to Stomping Tantrum, take the knockoff. I don't think I will with Fluffy. No. Okay, Grimer. Lola KOs. Grievard. All right. Snow stopped as well. Okay. Now, can Minccino take the knockoff? What am I at? 14? I should be able to. I should be able to and go for a tidy up here. I should be able to. Because that's my only shot, is that Wingull is outpacing something and not just max speed Scarf. Because then it's Mankey against the world with some close combats. There's the knockoff. Down on 2. All right. Show me tail slap. Show me tail slap. All right, Minccino KOs Grimer. Maybe the play was to Destiny Bond the Grimer. And then use Minccino to hopefully live a hit from the Wingull. Yeah, I have to. Or you have to miss a move. But I believe you're Scarf, and I think Scarf Wingull should wrap this up here, depending on the spread. I think it should be it. Oh, yep, there's the U-turn. Okay. Yep, that's going to be that. And I don't think there's a move that Scarf Mankey can lock itself into. And yeah, if Wingull was faster than if Wingull was faster than Wingull's faster than me, then unless I get really lucky with some dodges or something, I don't think it'll happen. Like, I can lock in a Thunder Punch here. Get a para. There's a Freeze Dry. Yeah, I can try to be faster with, like, a Thunder Punch. But I think that Scarf Wingull is going to come down to it. Yeah, I think the play was to Destiny Bond with Grievert in front of the Grimer instead of going for the Stomping Tantrum. I forgot just playing the game. I forgot I was going to be faster than Grimer, so I should have anticipated going for the Destiny Bond on that. Because then that means Minccino would have been able to take a hit in front of the Wingull and go for a tail slap on that. So that's on me. That's on me. Yeah, I just got to hope that Wingull dodges a surf, like can't hit a surf, or there's a misclick into air slash, and there's a misclick into air slash, but Scarf Wingull's going to wrap this one up here. GG's to T-Row. This is a really, really fun game. I hope you had fun. I had fun. I hope you guys had fun. If you guys enjoyed, I hope you leave a like, consider subscribing. We got plenty of competitive Pokemon content coming your way on the channel here. Mankey's going to live the surf, please. No, that's going to be it. GG's to T-Row. We are going to lose 0-1. In a really, really close game. Like I said, I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. All that being said, I want to remind you guys to be great and do great, and I'll see you guys in the next draft. Later.